Hey guys, it's Natalia here. I'm here today to share a bit of a haul video with you. I have picked up a few things from Lipstick Republic over the last 3 or 4 weeks, and I thought I would share some things with you because there's a couple of things that I'm really excited about. So going back to the order that I picked up just a couple of weeks ago for my birthday, I picked up 6 OCC pigments, or their version of pigments, which is called the Loose Colour Concentrate. This is the colour Nori. It is just a really vibrant metallic green, which is absolutely gorgeous. I am loving these pigments. I'm pigment crazy at the moment. I think I'm slightly obsessed, but these are absolutely phenomenal. The next one I've got here is Triptych, and it's sort of like a true gold colour really. It's like a true yellow gold, and that is really, look at that, it sort of gets everywhere. I do like the OCC pigments because they have got like little 3-hole sifters, so you don't seem to waste too much product. And the next colour I've got here is Distortion, and this is gorgeous. It's kind of like a midnight blue colour, but it is just absolutely unbelievable. That looks gorgeous. I played around with that last night, and I did like used gel eyeliner as a base, and I put that on top, and it just looked phenomenal. If you have brown eyes, check that one out. That is amazing. The next one I've got here is called Jubilee, and this is really interesting. It looks like it's like a pale blue colour, but when you sort of swatch it and put it on, it doesn't really look like much. But it has got like the most magical kind of duochrome to it. It's sort of blue, but it's also got like a yellowy, goldy, greeny kind of duochrome. Might be crazy, but that colour just reminds me of a unicorn. It would be a really interesting colour to add to like an inner corner highlight. It would just be something a little bit different as opposed to your sort of normal shimmery silver and whites. That would look really nice. And this is the colour I wore on my birthday, and this is Ironic. It is more of a sort of like a true silver colour. I put this on, I wet it and put it on, so it gave it a really sort of metallic-y foiled effect. The last colour I've got here, which is my absolute favourite, but it is so annoying because for whatever reason this one has a warning that it shouldn't go on the eyes, or it's recommended not to be used around the eye area. I don't know if it's because it's just pigmented or colourful or whatever, but this is the colour Cherry Bomb, and it is just a true hot pink. That's it there. It is such a shame. Okay, admittedly, I'm going to put that around my eyes because I want to, because that colour is amazing, but I just, you know, the warning says you shouldn't do it, so technically you probably shouldn't do it, but I will. I've listened to the warning, I understand the warning, but I can't not, because that is stunning. Okay, the other 2 things I picked up in that same order, I picked up this OCC tint. This is sort of like their tinted moisturiser. OCC, if you aren't aware, I have mentioned it in all my videos, OCC are 100% vegan and cruelty free. So if you are looking for a brand that is cruelty free, look for OCC. They've got brushes, pigments, lip tars, and like face products like this. I did have one before. It was a slight shade darker, which is a little bit too dark for me, a little bit too of more of the red undertone, but I picked up this one, and this one works really well for my skin, and I'm actually really liking this one as just sort of like a coverage without wanting too much coverage, but just sort of to even out skin tone. That does a really good job. I've got a review coming up on that one soon. And then as a birthday gift, Michelle from Lipstick Republic threw in this eyeliner for me. I have never used a NYX eyeliner, and this is the Curve. It's one of those sort of like ergonomical kind of eyeliners that's just sort of easy to hold, and it actually gives you a lot more control. It's got a really fairly long tip there as well, and does a really nice fine line as well. So I have been using that a fair bit, and I've been enjoying it. I find it really is easy to, well, it makes it easier the way that you hold the eyelines to do like a winged out eyeliner look. And then I placed an order last week, and I picked up these things just the other day. They arrived. Now these things are, to me, really interesting. There's a company here called Bite Beauty. I have never really heard of Bite Beauty. They've never heard of them in Australia. They're a Canadian brand, and I'm not too sure if you can get them anywhere else in Australia except Lipstick Republic. But basically the theory behind the brand is that, I can't remember the number off the top of my head, but the average woman, when you put on lipstick and stuff, you actually ingest and you pretty much eat what's on your lips when you're eating and drinking. You ingest a certain amount of lip products per year, and it's kind of really scary, especially when you don't know what is in the lip products. They use a lot of different chemicals and petrochemicals and things like that in a lot of lipsticks, and to think that you're sort of eating that is kind of a bit wrong. Bite Beauty are a brand that, it's like here, natural food grade, so everything in here is edible. You can pretty much go and eat this. If you were stuck on a deserted island, take these lip products, you can eat them. I probably wouldn't, but you can eat them. And this one, they have got, I'm pretty sure it's all like organic properties, organic oils, castor seed oil, jojoba, Sierra alba, beeswax, argan oil, kernel oil. The first one here is a Bite Beauty Natural Food Grade Lush Lip Tint. That's the box it comes in. I've already taken it out, and this is actually the colour I'm wearing today. It is called Tangelo, and it's kind of like a, I want to say sheer, but it's actually got a fair bit of coverage. That's what it looks like. It's got the B for Bite Beauty in the middle there. It's got like the moisturising part in the middle, and it's got the colour on the outside. That's it there on the back of my hand. So it actually has got a fair bit of pigment. It's a lot more pigmented than I actually expected. I expected it to be a lot more sheer, but it is smooth, it's creamy, it goes on so well, and my lips feel so moisturised, it's not funny. And I really like the colour, so I'm definitely going to be getting a few more of those, because I'm really, really fascinated about that. The other thing that I saw here, and I got this because I've seen NARS release like their matte lip pencils recently. Bite Beauty have got their own, and this is called the High Pigment Pencil. And that's what it looks like. That's the little brand there, Bite. And it comes like that. Now let me just, this is in the colour Rhubarb. And that's it there. Really, really pigmented. Again, really smooth, really creamy. They stay on really, really kind of well. And another thing I love about these pencils is that they're actually retractable and they're wind up, so you're not losing any of the product. I know the NARS ones are like a pencil sharpener, so you kind of do waste product. Because this is retractable, you don't waste product. You can wind it up and wind it down, less chance of breaking and stuff like that. So I really, really like that. I've been using that one a lot recently, and I have been loving it. This is sort of like a My Lips but better colour, and especially loving it going into winter, so I'm certainly going to be picking up a lot more of those colours. And the last thing I've got here, this is the Bite Beauty Natural Food Grade Fruit Scrub with Resveratrol. I have been using the Lush Lip Scrub, like the sugar scrub, and to be perfectly honest, I'm not a big fan of it. I find that the sugar particles are just too abrasive and they're really too rough on my lips, and I don't find them very moisturising at the end. I kind of feel like I've just stripped whatever was on my lips, and then I need to sort of go on with like a deep lip treatment. And I mean, I've been using it for a while, but especially coming into winter, my lips get really, really dry. This is what I've tried, and this is the Whipped Cherry Exfoliant. The Fruit Scrub Whipped Cherry Exfoliant by Bite Beauty. It smells like cherry. It is divine, the smell, and that is what the consistency of it looks like there. As you can see, it's a bit more of like a cream as opposed to an exfoliant. And I really, really, when I first put it on, I'm thinking, oh, this is a complete dud, because it just does nothing. I don't know if you can sort of see there, it's sort of like just a cream with just a few exfoliating beads. The beads aren't rough like they are with the Lush Lip Scrub. It's not like sugar, it's like actual little exfoliating beads. And you just rub it in, and you sort of go over your lips, and you can rub it in with your finger or go like, you know, with your lips. That's a great look. And then at the end I just wiped it off. And one thing I really, really liked about this scrub, and this is the most nourishing scrub I have ever used. I really wasn't sure, because I found that the exfoliating particles weren't so abrasive, so I didn't think I was actually going to be getting a good exfoliating job. It left my lips so soft, and there was no dead skin on my lips at all. It felt so soft, but more importantly, that sort of creamy texture is just so nourishing on your lips, and my lips just felt like I didn't even need to touch them with anything else. I actually didn't even want to put lipstick on after it, because my lips just felt so smooth and so soft and creamy, and it felt amazing. Not only does it just smell good and taste brilliant, but it just, I don't know if you probably can't really see, but that's where it was, and it's just it's so soft. My skin on my hand there feels incredibly soft. So this has absolutely blown me away. This is like my new favourite lip scrub. I can't believe it's taken me this long to get it, and this is going to be living in my handbag, I think, because it is just amazing. It's sort of like a scrub and a treatment in one, and it just, oh, so good. If you are looking for a good lip scrub, check this out. I'll put a discount code below in the description bar if you are wanting to check out Bite Beauty stuff from Lipstick Republic. It's a 10% discount code. Put it in the bottom below. Do yourself a favour and check out that scrub. It is amazing. So they're the things that I purchased. Michelle has thrown in just a few little things, a few samples and testers for me to try out, because recently they've come on board, a new brand that Lipstick Republic have got on board is Youngblood. Youngblood is a mineral cosmetic company. Personally, I've never really been a fan of mineral cosmetics. The powder foundation, I guess it's because I have like dry skin. I've never been appealed. I've never found the foundation kind of appealing because I just feel like it brings out more dryness in my skin. The buffiness sort of exfoliates my skin, leaves my skin sort of feeling flaky and stuff like that. For that reason, I've never really touched mineral foundation. I've heard a lot about it, and I'm actually starting to think about branching out into that field, but in the meantime, she sent me a few testers here from the other products that Youngblood have. So I've got here the Youngblood Mineral Primer, and it's just a clear gel. It's kind of it's paraben free and cruelty free, so it's another brand. Those of you who don't know, Lipstick Republic will only sell cruelty free products. They will not sell products that are tested on animals in any way. So that's another good website to check out if you are looking to purchase cruelty free makeup. But yeah, this is, from when I've tried it, it kind of feels silicone-y, but doesn't feel quite so silicone-y as, say, the Benefit Professionals. It is still quite smooth, really kind of nice, and it does seem to even out my skin's texture. So I will be looking forward to trying that out a bit more. I've got a sample here of the High Def Powder in Translucent. This one I'm not too sure about because I don't know if you can kind of see there. It is just a pure white powder. Oh, maybe you can see better in the black lid. The Makeup Forever HD powder, which was completely white, that had a lot of flashback. So I'm not too sure about this one. I will be putting this one to the flashback test, but especially with my dark skin tones, because I guess if you are really, really pale, you might be able to get away with something like this, but because I've got the darker skin tones, any kind of white on my face will probably show up. I'm not saying it will, I haven't tested it, but I will. I'm just not too sure about that one, so I'll be really, really interested to check that out because I do like high definition powders. I like translucent powders to set my face because I just don't like, I guess, another powder. If I've just spent all this time matching my foundation, I don't particularly like putting a powder on top to sort of, I guess, change the colour of the foundation. Translucent powders for me keep my foundation the exact same colour. So I want to try this out. I really want it to work, so I will let you know what I think about that. And I've got 4 little pigment samples here, so obviously I'm addicted to pigments at the moment. Clearly, if you saw the beginning of this haul. So this colour here is Heather Smoke. It's the Youngblood Crushed Mineral eyeshadows, and that's the shade there. It's kind of like a lilac-y purple colour. The next one here I've got is Golden Beryl. I'm not going to take it out because I just have to open them, and I clearly made a big enough mess. But this is more of a bit like a goldeny kind of bronzy tan colour, which I really, really like the look of it as well. This one is Azurite, and it's a bit more of a greeny grey kind of colour. Quite nice. And this one is Granite, which is an unusual name because granite to me, I think sort of gunmetal grey kind of silvery colours, but this is a bit more of a nude, neutral colour. So I will certainly be playing around. I'll be doing swatches and things of these particular eyeshadows from Youngblood Cosmetics, and I'll be reviewing the primer and the powder on my blog, so go and check that out. That'll be coming up, so go subscribe to glossyconfidential.com.au and you can be notified when I go and upload new blog posts. But that is it for my Lipstick Republic haul. I'm really, really, really happy with that Bite Beauty stuff. OCC has just been OCC have been one of my top makeup brands in the last couple of years. I am so impressed with everything they brought out. I've recently done a haul and review on their entire OCC brush kit, so I'll put a link to that below as well if you want to go and check that out. But that's it for this haul for Lipstick Republic. I would definitely be buying more Bite Beauty stuff. As I said before, I will leave a discount code in the description bar below as well, which will give you 10% discount on your entire order at Lipstick Republic, so go and check them out. For now, I hope you guys are having a fantastic week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!